Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use a Ninja Creami Deluxe to make some awesome chai latte ice cream. If you've ever had a chai latte frappe over at Starbucks, then it's kind of like that, except this doesn't suck. What? So you ready? Let's get into this. Okay, for this recipe we need some Kroger Carbmaster Vanilla Milk, some monk fruit sweetener, we can use allulose for this as well, a couple of egg yolks, some vanilla extract, and some chai latte powder. What I used is this Pacific chai stuff that I found at the grocery store. You can really use any one of these brands. This one's pre-sweetened, so if you're using one that's not pre-sweetened, then you're gonna have to add a little bit more sweetener in here. For the most part, these all come that way already because they're designed just to be mixed with milk or water and heated up or put over ice or whatever. So we should be good just like this. Also, I have some Gefen sugar-free cones. The point's kind of moot because there is some sugar in this chai mix, but we're kind of keeping that down as much as we can. If you'd like to make this recipe, all the ingredients and measurements are down in the description of the video, along with the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, and the fat. For our first step, we're going to take a medium-sized mixing bowl, and we're going to put in our egg yolks. Now we're just going to beat these yolks until we get them a little bit aerated. And you're going to know they're ready because instead of being sort of this dark, almost orangey color, they're going to be kind of lighter colored. Also, they're going to look a lot smoother too. Really, you don't have to do this very long. Just do it for, I don't know, about a minute or so. And it probably isn't even super necessary, but I'm super anal retentive, so I'm going to do it anyway. And if you're like me and you're super hypersensitive about gaining weight all the time, then anything you're doing is going to be better than nothing. Okay, once it looks kind of like that, we're going to add in our milk. Just gonna mix that in there to get it combined. And I'm gonna add in my monk fruit sweetener as well. Next, we're gonna turn on our cooktop and we're gonna set the power level on our burner to about a 3, let's do a 4. Now we can add in our milk mix and we're gonna bring this up to 165 degrees. If you've got a digital thermometer like this, it's gonna make life a lot easier on this part. The reason we're heating this up is to temper the eggs. If you're using pasteurized eggs, you don't have to do this, but heating the mix up is going to make our chai latte mix into it a lot easier. And since we're using raw eggs, it's going to kill whatever bacteria is in there. Granted, there shouldn't be any bacteria in there if your eggs are pasteurized, but it's probably better to be safe than sorry. While you're heating this up, just be sure to stir it on a pretty regular basis because we don't want to burn any of our milk mix. Okay, once our mix gets to be, I don't know, around 130 or so, right about there is good. Then we're gonna go ahead and add in our vanilla extract and our chai latte mix. Make sure you get that stirred up really good. Get it nice and combined. Okay, now that we're at 165, we can turn off the heat. And if you want, you can move this over to a cool burner and let this get back down to pretty close to room temperature. If you're using induction, you don't really have to do that. You can just let it sit right on the burner, seeing as how the burners themselves don't actually produce any heat. Once that cools down, we'll take this off of the cooktop and we'll pour this into our creamy pint, just being careful not to fill this past the scoopable max fill line right here. Look at that. Perfect. Now all we gotta do is throw on the lid, and this is gonna spend the night in the freezer. When you freeze this, be sure to set your pint on a nice flat surface. You don't want it sitting cockeyed because if it freezes at an angle, you're gonna risk messing up your creamy. Remember, we need to freeze this for at least 24 hours.
The following Thursday.
And once it's been 24 hours, excuse me, moo-moo. There you go. Then we can take out our chai latte ice cream. And then we're gonna let it sit out on the counter for about 10 minutes just to defrost a tiny bit. Once that's defrosted a little bit, we can take our creamy pint, put it into our pitcher, throw on our lid, lock it into place, turn on our Creami Deluxe, throw this in and lock that in. And today I think we're just gonna do the top half, so I'll select top. Since we're going with a lower sugar variant, we're gonna select light ice cream, and then we can start it up. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Alright, let's see how this looks. Woo, that looks good. What do you say we get this served out? That was really good, and if you like chai lattes, you're gonna love this flavor. In fact, I think you're gonna have a pint of this sitting in your freezer at all times. Unless, of course, you're just now watching this video and you haven't made it yet, in which case, it wouldn't be in there yet, would it? But it will be. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Creami Deluxe that I used in this video, I do have an Amazon affiliate link for it down in the description. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. In case you haven't noticed, I now have the Joe's Phenomenal merch store online. You can see a few of the products I have available down below the video window, and if you go into Spreadshop from down there, you can see all the rest. I also have a link to the store down in the video description. If you liked this video, I bet you're gonna love this video right here where I showed you how to use the Ninja Creami to make some really great pineapple cheesecake ice cream. I used cottage cheese for that and it came out really great. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon, and until that time, I'm Joe and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.